Manual mode, no presets allowed. Candid frames, break through the crowd. Light chasers, night gazers, exposure brilliant. Vahagraphy, the art of battle and resilience. Film or digital, doesn't matter the tool. Vahagraphy style, making pixels rule. Dynamic range, capturing soul in sequence. Globetrot clicks, beyond earthly pretense. Vahagraphy, freeze moments in flight. Pixel levels, aiming for the sight. Flash, pop, shutter, drop, world in a blink. Memories inked in digital link.
Shout out to one of my viewers, my friend Scott Scrufeti. Thanks for making this song, man, called Vahagraphy Vibes. Man, I love it. I'm going to use this song on my channel. Thank you, my man. It was an honor. I was just like humbled. And it sounds great, man. You did a hell of a job on this song, man. I love it. I was bumping it on the way here. That's total badass right there. This is Vahagraphy. I'm Vahagan, your rock and roll photographer. What are we talking about today? Today we're talking about, we are shooting with the Nikon Zf with the 14-30Z Nikon zoom super wide lens. It is an f4 lens, guys, right? There's two super wide zooms you can choose on the Z mount right now. One of them is this one, the 14-30Z. By the way, it fits nice. It feels good when you're holding the ZF and this lens together. The other is the 2.8 14-24, which is, I'd say, double the price of this lens. So you want to save some money. And by the way, guys, I'm loving this thing on the ZF. This is 14 mil, okay, and this is 30. You got eye face tracking on. This is 30 millimeters, and this is 14 millimeters. Just look at this thing. We're recording right now full frame on the ZF. Now, in order to record full frame on the ZF, you would need to shoot 4K 30. Doesn't do 4K 60. It does 4K 60, but crop. Now, that's one good thing about the Z6 III. You can do 4K 60 full frame. So, can't wait to get my hands on that. But that's for another video. Right now, we're talking about the ZF. Now, in order for me to take advantage of full frame, I wanted to take advantage of full frame because, you know, this is a 14 millimeter lens. So, it's no fun shooting cropped on this lens for the effect that you're after. You know, so 14 mil full frame, doing video. Like I said, 60th of a second, you double the frame rate with the shutter speed. I'm at wide open at f4 right now. So how's the bokeh at f4, guys? Pretty acceptable, huh? Pretty gnarly. I mean, for what you'll be using this lens for, like I said, I can get this close to this lens and shoot some effect shots if I want. This lens has its purpose. And in this video, we're going to do some video and we're also going to do some stills. So in order to record broad daylight right now, this is broad daylight. It's like 2 o'clock. Sun's out up on top of us. In order to do this without burning anything out, you need to put an ND filter on. Freewell send me a set of 82 millimeter filters. Now this Z 14-30 has an 82 millimeter filter thread, right? They just snap on like magnet. You just throw it on. You know, if you're curious to see what this thing would look like without an ND filter, this thing would be blown out. Let me take it off. See, this is without an ND filter. Well, I have the base filter on this thing. Even without the base, I mean, you throw this thing on, and like I said, it snaps on. See that? That's pretty cool, right? It snaps on. It's like a magnet, holds it together, and voila. You know, this is what you need when you're shooting video and you want to take advantage of 60th of a second f4 wide open. You don't have to, you know, stop it down. You don't have to shoot at a crazy shutter speed. I'm screwing it off. Look at that. You don't see anything, right? Like I said, you need this thing. You need this thing, guys, if you want to do, you know, content creation. Freewell, you did a pretty good job with this thing. Yeah, super excited to shoot with the 14-30Z. And it's a great, sharp lens, man. Even at f4. Can't complain, guys. with the ZF, with the flippy screen, you can really get creative doing video and photo. I'm going to be doing a lot of test shots right now. We're going to be walking and talking with this camera. We're going to be shooting stills. We're going to have some fun. So let's get together and let's rock and roll, right? Again, 14 mil, 30 millimeters. Again, the sun's directly above my head right now. Awesome. Well, let's do this. Let's get going. Let's rock and roll. All right, guys. So the first test we're going to do is handhold this combination with VR off. Now watch what happens when I switch it to VR Sport on the camera. Much better. So if you're going to vlog, do some videos vlogging, this combination is doing a really good job with this setting on. I'm at arm's distance here, and the AF tracking is really doing a good job as well. Notice when I switch distance, this thing tracks fast and smoothly. There's my camera settings, as you can see right there. Arm's distance, like I said. And this next shot, look at the eye tracking doing its thing, even with my glasses on. There's a distance from camera to face, right there. And once again, here's the clip. As you can see, some really nice results with this combo. This next test, VR Sport on handheld walking. It's doing a decent job. Now, if you're going to be doing shots like this, I recommend a gimbal or some sort of a monopod so you can hold it. I'm just holding the camera and the lens. All right, guys. Well, this looks like it is a really good setup, especially with my Nikon Zf here. I'm at 14 millimeters, f4, 4K 30, and full frame. Testing this out, I'm being very careful. I have eye detect, face detect on. Like I said, I got an ND filter, VR Sport on the ZF at 14 millimeters while I'm driving. I got my elbows rested on the console here. So we're about, I'd say about a foot away, my face to the lens. You can definitely shoot while you're in the car, but you know, make sure your car's parked. 14 mil, this is great. This is amazing. And the ZF is just complements this lens so much. It's awesome. Hey guys, I'm gonna play some video clips for you guys and some photos on this brand new track by Scott. Thanks, Scott, again. This track rocks, man. I'm gonna be using this on my videos. So let's play some clips with the 14 to 30 and some photography stills. Let's rock and roll.
Started out with a lens capturing truth in a frame. Snapping shots so hot, they igniting the fame. Lightroom wizard and the game on lock. Colors popping off screens, photoshopping a block. Click, click, autofocus on the rise. Vahagraphy visions through pixelated skies. Street sweep, fashion flick, studio tight. Graffiti field blazing, trails through the night. Vahagraphy, freeze moments in flight. Pixel rebels, aiming for the sight. Flash pop, shutter drop, world in a blink. Memories inked in digital link. Manual mode, no presets allowed. Candid frames, break through the crowd. Light chasers, night gazers, exposure brilliant. Vahagraphy, the art of battle and resilient. Film or digital, doesn't matter the tool. Vahagraphy style, making pixels rule. Dynamic range, capture a soul in sequence. Globe-trotting clicks, beyond earthly pretense. Vahagraphy, freeze moments in flight. Pixel rebels, aiming for the sight. Flash pop, shutter drop, world in a blink. Memories inked in digital link. Vahagraphy, freeze moments in flight. Pixel rebels, aiming for the sight. Flash pop, shutter drop, world in a blink. Memories inked in digital link. Manual mode, no presets allowed. Candid frames, break through the crowd. Light chasers, night gazers, exposure brilliant. Vahagraphy, the art of battle and resilient. Film or digital, doesn't matter the tool. Vahagraphy style, making pixels rule. Dynamic range, capturing soul in sequence. Globe-trot clicks, beyond earthly pretense. Vahagraphy, freeze moments in flight. Pixel rebels, aiming for the sight. Flash pop, shutter drop, world in a blink. Memories inked in digital link.